Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ironman 2 Hyperion. Now, right now, I've currently been awake for the last 36 hours straight. Unfortunately, not grinding Ironman completely, but certainly doing a very decent amount of work. So stick around in this episode because we're going to be getting a decent amount of progress done. Definitely not as much as tomorrow because a lot of preparation has been done for tomorrow's episode, but I am still prepared. It's a lot of preparation has been done in this episode. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy because we're going to be doing some massive damage upgrades to increase the amount of damage we do, because that is obviously what a damage upgrade is. And yeah, I mean, our preparations towards unlocking the floor 7 boss fight are increasing with every single day. So I hope you guys enjoy. Now, as per usual, at 500 likes, I'm going to be giving away a rank in this video. On screen is me giving away the last video's winner. So yeah, there's obviously always a chance for you to win, and subscribing obviously helps me out because we are currently 2,000 subscribers away from YouTube rank, and it is my lifelong dream to hit it, so I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, today we have some ideas, we have some plans. First up, I want to unlock a Pico Nimbus because I want to be prepared for next time that Cole is mayor, because, you know, the only reason I didn't mine last time was because I didn't have a Pico Nimbus. I promise, guys, I am definitely not making excuses to not be mining right now. Haha. I definitely don't need the giant reforge really badly to survive or anything, but yeah. Then after that, we're probably going to work on unlocking some new weapons, such as the Spirit Bow, the Flower of Truth, probably even the Shadow Assassin, like Chestplate. Obviously, those are all grinds that take like a couple hours each, so it is very hard to do it in one singular day, but making a decent amount of progress every day is what is going to get us as far as possible in this series. So we're going to do a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there, and we're just going to see how everything turns out. Now, I also, actually do drop some pretty decent drops to increase my damage, so the RNG gods do look upon me in this episode, so stick around for that. And without further ado, and without more furthers of ado's, let's get into the real video. Okay, so first the thing we're going to be doing today is collecting our minions. Now, I know I said, hey, I'm going to be AFKing with like my entire inventory full of eggs and all that kind of thing, but unfortunately, I forgot that you need a booster cookie to be able to AFK in a single spot, which meant I just got kicked instantly to limbo, so it was a complete waste of my internet and of my like power. So hopefully, well, I don't pay for my own power, so we're kind of chilling. But yeah, coming over here to the minions, they should be doing pretty well. I'm probably going to have to set up some extra chests and stuff because I'm running out of storage since I haven't decided to actually like store anything in a reasonable place, and all the chests are just dump chests. But yeah, considering the fact that the eggs also take up like 4 slots per stack, I'm going to need a couple of pieces of storage, so I'm going to collect the minions and let's see what we're doing. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get a Pico Nimbus because I want to be ready next time that Cole is mayor, because I obviously just completely wasted all the mining fiestas, and the main reason for that was the mining was just so slow. Like, it was genuinely just like, banging my head against a brick wall, and that was the really honest reason that I didn't get mining 25. So we're gonna go do a Nucleus run for probably only take me like 30 minutes or so, and yeah, I should be able to get back. Now, the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, come to the Crystal Nucleus, and I don't know, what should I do first? What is gonna be the easiest crystal? I think I want to start at easiest because then it makes it feel like I have to do the other crystals instead of just giving up halfway. And I think the easiest one is probably gonna be, well, I guess Bal would be pretty easy, to be honest, but I will need wishing compasses for that, and I don't have any on me currently, so we're either going to be doing the precursor remnants, or I guess we're going to be doing, well, we're in the Mine of Divans, so I guess we're going to be doing the Mine of Divans. Now, luckily for me, Lunar Client does have not enough updates, so I should be able to use the feature that has the waypoints, and this should be a very easy one to get. It should only take me like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, so yeah, I'm going to chuck on a YouTube video, and let's just get this done. Okay, so apparently the NEU feature did not work. I have no idea why, but yeah, it just didn't work. So we're going to be getting this crystal here anyway. I mean, it's a pretty simple task. This kind of reminds me of the times when like I see people in dungeons be like, oh, my solver isn't working, and then I look up to tab imagining that they're probably going to be doing something like maybe quiz. Like quiz is kind of annoying, or even like the blaze puzzle, or even, you know what, I'll give them tic-tac-toe. There is a lot of pressure on tic-tac-toe, and there is obviously like a pattern to it, but it is kind of stupid to think about it in the middle of a gaming session. But I look at them, and they'll be doing like the ice fill puzzle. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they do in like grade 3 to teach you like cognitive development skills. So yeah, if you can't do the ice fill puzzle without a solver, then you might be cooked. Okay, so next up we're going to be doing the what do you call it, the Sapphire Crystal. So yeah, come over here. Now I, as you can see, have a lot of everything except one. I'm missing the Robotron reflect, oh no, the electron transmission transmitter. So yeah, I'm gonna go collect that, and I'm sure that it's definitely not gonna take a very large amount of time, and definitely not gonna be one of those things where it's like I get 100 of every single other one, but I don't get the, oh hey look, the electron transmitter, and all it took me was what's that, 13 plus the 5 I already added, so 18 other ones out of 6. Okay, so it's only 3 of every other one before I got the electron transmitter, and 430 kills, but that doesn't matter because at least I've finally gotten it, and now as long as I get myself a Pico Nimbus, then I won't have to do this grind ever again, because I really do not want to do that. Okay, so next up we're in the Bal area, and I'd imagine that this should be a setup that should just take me right of the way there. I'd imagine this is like set up for someone doing Crystal Nucleus runs, so hopefully the entire like lobby is set up and it should be pretty, nope, never mind, this is someone mining for skaters. Okay, so moving on, I can just, this is like a feature that actually works out of not enough updates NEU, where it tells me the coordinates of Bal, and conveniently it's about 3, nope, it's, okay, I thought this was it, this is not Bal. Let me, oh my, okay, it's like 100 blocks away, so I'm gonna go mine with my pickaxe. It doesn't instant mine blocks, about 100 blocks, and then hopefully we should get to the Bal area before my brain explodes. You know what they say, Hypixel Skyblock is a game without any bugs. So yeah, I'm currently in the Bal area after some, you know, quality cutaways, but yeah, I should now, never mind, okay, let me find the coordinates. I should be very, very close to the Bal area. Very, very close, right? I'm hoping I read those coordinates right, because otherwise I might be cooked, because I cannot handle my, okay, there we go. Those are the blocks, those are the ones I want to see. Here we go. Now, as I said, Skyblock is a game with no bugs at all, so if I just run over here and click on the crystal before Bal has spawned in, there we go, perfect. Yep, I love this game. I killed Bal all by myself because I am a professional Skyblock player. So yeah, next up we probably have the, I feel like the jungle shouldn't be that difficult. I'm gonna have to just farm up a bunch of sludge and stuff, but it should be pretty easy. Now the heat armor looks pretty good, just considering the fact that like I don't have a full set of mining armor, so maybe I'll look into that in the future, but for now I don't really need the mining setup anyway, so probably not something I'm gonna concern myself with. But yeah, there is a trick to find Odawa, which I might try if I can't like find them immediately. Basically you go into the Bal, into like the magma fields when Bal isn't spawned, or when you've already got the Bal crystal, and it should give you the coordinates immediately. So yeah, I'm gonna go try that out, kill a bunch of sludges, and then hopefully get myself a jungle key. Okay, so we're coming over to the jungle temple now, and yeah, I should be able to get in here, and hopefully I don't fall, because I feel like if I fall in the lava, I'm gonna have to reopen the door, which means that I'm gonna have to go mine up 100 more sludge, and that was a lot more difficult than it should have been. But yeah, as we go through here, I guess it's not a bad time for a little story time, and I kind of want to share the story of the time that I became a Barry Hub moderator. Now, if you guys don't know what Barry Hub is, then you probably just joined Skyblock, because it was a very big thing where a bunch of YouTubers were trying to get Barry, the Skyblock mayor, the person who is responsible for the Rift, to be elected for the first time ever. Now, the backstory to this you need to know is that Technoblade, rest in peace, originally tried to do this like a while ago, and it failed. Like, he just didn't get enough votes, and everyone was thinking, like, if Technoblade can't do it, being, even back then, the biggest Skyblock YouTuber pretty much of all time, then how could, like, Ari the Monkey, the person responsible for it, manage to do it all by himself? Well, you see, he just asked a bunch of YouTubers to come out, join a Discord server. Some of them said no, some of them said yes, and I hope I'm not butchering this story, because I only came in a little bit later after the planning period had started. But basically, they were doing like a VC where there was like a stage, so there was only the important people were talking, and conveniently, the day before, Hellcastle and Tyler, sorry, he changed his name, but Hellcastle was streaming, and I came over to him because he was trying to buy a Doctor Space helmet, back when you could still buy them for 750 million coins from Doctor, and I did the really funny thing of buying myself a red glass stained pane, and then just like trading it with him, so that he thought I was trying to trade him like I was Doctor who was giving him the space helmet. A complete waste of time, really funny, but for some reason, he recognized me the next day in Barry Hub because he was one of the main members. And because of that, he like said my name in the stage. He's like, "Oh, Modcraft." And for some reason, the head moderator who was looking for mods was like, "Oh, he must know who I am," even though we had never spoken before and I just did some silly thing with a red glass stained paint like 3 days earlier. Also, ignore the fact that I fell in the lava, please. But yeah, anyway, continuing with the story time. So yeah, and then he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, are you friends with Hellcastle? We're looking for more moderators." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." Now at the time, I was a very, very small Skyblock YouTuber. To be honest, before the start of the year, I was at 2,000 subscribers, and that was after like 7 years of posting videos. I privated a lot of them, but yeah, it's about 7 years. This year, I've 10 times my like progress, so it doesn't seem like that. But back then, I was like, if I can get in with all these big YouTubers and like collaborate with them, that could be my big break, you know. That could be my chance to become like a big Skyblock YouTuber. So I was like, oh yeah, Hellcastle and I were big friends, like best friends. So yeah, he made me a moderator, and I mean, I didn't get the YouTube fame I was hoping for, but it was a really, really fun experience. And thank you to Ari for doing that for us, because I think the entire Skyblock community could agree that the Rift update is one of the best updates of all time. So yeah. That's just my story time for today. The parkour should be ending soon, and I should be able to get myself the jungle temple crystal. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is grinding up 3 goblin eggs, because I'm going to be needing them for the king and the queen. So let me go grab these, and then I'm just going to jump over to the queen. I think we all know how to do the crystals, so there's nothing really interesting going on there. Okay, so here we go, just jump through to the queen, and now all I have to do is return to PRTL, go to the crystal nucleus, and we have our chance. Now, I'm not sure what the chance of getting a Picronimbus is. Let me check right now. Let me check the, I don't know, you know what, let's just leave it up to fate. It could be 100%, it could be 5%, it doesn't matter, because it's either it's a 50-50 right now. Either I get it, or I don't get it. So, let's see. We have 2 left to go. As you can see, my lovely ping causing a little bit of delay in the crystal placements, but boom. Okay, I did not realize it would show up in chat. That must be a new feature, but yeah, at least it's not showing the like rare items at the top of the list. So okay, my items aren't appearing. That's super cool, but I can see the Picronimbus. That is nice. Okay, I would have been very upset if I didn't get it, because I did not want to grind up the like automaton parts again. I don't know how to pronounce it. My pronunciation for Skyblock items might be the worst in the game, but yeah, we now have the Picronimbus, and we can go work on whatever else I have to work on, because I definitely do not want to waste the uses on this for, you know, if you're not in the like mining fiesta, you don't get like the triple XP, so it's barely even worth to mine up anything. Okay, so I just realized, when I'm doing my floor 6 runs, why don't I just kill the mini bosses here, like kill all these mobs, and then like go through and try and get myself the like the flowers, the roses, the ancient roses, so that I can, you know, like get the flower of truth and potentially the fellthorn dagger. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that from now on. I also found this very nifty command that lets me join the floor 6 dungeon like without going to the dungeon hub. So yeah, 10 seconds of downtime saved. Now, it's technically not 10 seconds, because my lag makes every lobby change like a 30-second downtime, so this is much better than normal. Now, I'm stealing this idea that I'm making right now from a few hardcore YouTubers I watch, and I really like the idea in terms of making a series with a very set goal. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a board with a bunch of goals I have for the series, just so we can see the progress like moving along, because I feel like in every single episode, considering it's only 1 day and the majority of grinds take like 10 hours each, it's not really possible for me to finish an entire grind, so it is best to just list every grind I'm starting so I can keep track of everything and I don't forget. So yeah, frag my livid armor, get a livid chestplate. That definitely is meant to say Shadow Assassin. I want a spirit short bow. This is everything I want before I go into floor 7, by the way. So yeah, I'm obviously going to be adding more in the future, but for now, this is how it's going to sit. I really don't think it should be... Okay. I feel like if someone comes to my island and reports me, I'm getting chat banned for saying shadow ass chestplate. But yeah, hopefully, considering my island is like closed, you guys don't do that. But I'm gonna change the sign up anyway, just in case. But yeah, there's a few items I'm gonna need, so when I get them, I can break the sign, and we can basically just start off every episode from now on with the set goals. Now, one of those goals was getting the Shadow Assassin cloak, which is very cool to see because yeah, let's go. That is a way better upgrade than the Ender cloak that I was using right now. Obviously you can dungeonize it and all that kind of thing, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I just need to grind up a few coins to buy it. Okay, so here we go. We now have the coins we're going to need to get the Shadow Assassin cloak, which is, I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be a very nice upgrade because like it seems just like a generally good item, and it was actually one of my main goals. Now the very convenient thing is I had my RNG meter set to Shadow Assassin cloak for like a really long time after I bought the Giant Cleaver because I figured I don't need the Shadow Fury or Liver Dagger anymore, so it might as well be the next thing I grind for. But then I was like, you know what, on that exact run, why don't I change it to a Shadow Assassin chestplate, because that's probably the less likely item, so I would figure that I'd probably get the Shadow Assassin cloak in the time that I grind for the Shadow Assassin chestplate anyway, and then I get it the next run. So that could have completely reset my RNG meter, which would have sucked because it's like at 20,000 out of 50,000 or something for the chestplate. So if I lost all of that progress, I would have been a little bit upset. So yeah, I'm going to claim up a bunch of Wither Essence so that I can 5-star this like Shadow Assassin cloak. I'm not sure what the best reforge is for it. I should probably check the wiki, but I'll do that after I record this clip. And yeah, for some reason I completely forgot that like stars increase the stats inside of dungeons by 10% instead of by 2% like they do outside of dungeons. So I should also probably star my like Shadow Assassin armor because I'm missing out on a lot of stats there because I thought it was only a 2% boost, not an entire like 10% boost, which is drastically different obviously. Now, if you guys are wondering, back when I had like 60 chests, I did not claim any of them. They just expired, so I basically lost out on like 1,000 Wither Essence, which is the reason I can't 5-star all my Shadow Assassin armor, but I mean, the damage is a lot higher. Like, you guys probably can't tell because you guys obviously haven't been playing dungeons, doing the amount of runs that I've been doing, but the damage is decently higher. Like, I would say I usually do, at this stage, probably like 60,000, 600,000, and right now I'm doing like 1,000,000 damage. Obviously, I am changing my Bonzo mask over to a Shadow Assassin helmet, which gives me less survivability, but I mean, the damage difference is still significant. Like, if I can one-tap everything, then I will not need my extra life, and if I do, use up my extra life, then the Bonzo mask becomes basically useless, so this is a great backup in case that happens, but yeah. I'm gonna keep running with this. I mean, it's very nice. Like, I can just clean everything up. Oh my. Usually I can't even one-tap the fells, but I'm just sweeping through them. So yeah, this is gonna make frag running way easier. So hopefully I can frag my armor, and then I'm pretty much gonna be almost ready to like armor wise for floor 7. Obviously I still need the chest plate, but then all I'm going to need is like a few equipment pieces, a pet, which is obviously going to be happening in 6 hours, meaning I'm going to have to stay up for another 6 hours, and I've already been awake for, as I said, 38 hours straight. So yeah, chat, I might be a little bit cooked, but as long as there's a tiger pet there, it's all going to be worth it. Guys, no way. Oh my god, is that a superior lost adventurer? OMG. This is probably the 3rd one I've seen, and probably the 2nd one I've killed, because I managed to die to one of them once. Probably one of the more embarrassing moments of the series, but yeah, we just got 2 fragments, which means that we are now a quarter of a way to a single superior armor piece. No way. As you can tell, my mental state is deteriorating by the second. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish doing these runs. I'm just gonna see how far I can get, because I have to upload this video obviously today, so I can't finish off all the frag runs, but I can probably make myself a decent distance. So yeah, if I get extremely lucky, I can somehow make myself a Flower of Truth or a like upgraded livid piece, but yeah, if I can't, then womp womp, I guess. So yeah, I didn't manage to get all the fragments I needed, but what I did get, well, I guess a few hours ago, is hold up, give me a second, let me try and find this. Is I got myself, nope, that is not the chest. I got an item that's going to be very helpful for floor 7. It is a spirit pet. I think, yeah, it's a spirit pet. Now, 5 million coins is outrageously expensive, but the fact that it's going to mean that I only take like 1 score off if I die is going to be very helpful, considering I'm probably going to die a lot in floor 7, and I don't want my teammates to get super mad at me, and it's just going to help out the entire run in general. So yeah, if I feel like grinding up 5 million coins in the next 48 hours, and I'll probably do it, but it's not an item I need. It will just be, it will just help out the profile, so that'll be cool. But yeah, pretty much we have 5 livid fragments, we have 4 ancient roses. In the next hour, I'm going to grind that up. I just need to upload the video, of course, so that'll be happening in the next episode, so make sure to check that out, because I have 6 hours, as you can see here. The traveling zoo starts at 7 a.m, so basically, I can't go to sleep, and there's nothing else to really do at like midnight, so there's nothing to do except probably grind up the fragments, and then once I get enough for a Flower of Truth, then probably grind up the Shadow Assassin chestplate, because that seems like a very nice pick, and then I'm assuming I'm going to get myself a recombobulator by then, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, let me turn this into Shadow A so I don't get chat banned, but these are the items I need. We can remove the Shadow Assassin cloak because I dropped that, and we can probably replace it with, what's it called? The Flower of Truth, of course, because that is what I'm going to be getting soon, so at least we can tick it off the list for the next video. But yeah, this is how it's looking. As you guys know, on the left of the screen is going to be a video, on the right is going to be a video, and in the middle is going to be a video. Check them out, and without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!